how do we improve that market structure trading strategy? Quite simply, we just add in multiple timeframes. So right now we're on the monthly time frame of that EURUSD pair. And what we're going to do, we're going to look at the use of the monthly time frame with the daily time frame here. So we're going to look at applying the daily as your entry chart and using the monthly as that setup time frame. Understanding market structure on both will help you to identify an entry. So we can identify here that the market has been bearish as we break these lows, we pull back, we continue to break lows again, we pull back and we break these lows. So on a swing structure, you can see that we've been bearish. So let's look at this last area on the chart where we break through this low. Let's make this a solid line and a thicker line. So we can identify that we have a nice solid breakout here, leaving this as our swing high. And we have this lower high formed as well. We then continue to make this pullback and we make this low here. So what we're going to do, so what I'll do here is we'll go quickly to replay mode and we'll mark it in from here. So this will be easy for you to understand when we're using that multiple timeframes. So what we're looking at again is the swing structure is this. This is our potential pullback. We're looking for a continuation to take out this weak low. Now we also have within this is internal structure. So you can see the market's making this internal structure. Now, what do we need to see for a reversal is this low removed, then a pullback continuation. So this is how we can look for that early reversal, understanding that reversal of internal structure. So if I just go forward and we'll replay this, let's pick it on a play mode. In fact, let me just speed this up and see if we can break out. Okay, so we look like we may break out here. And as the market does continue down, we look for that pullback. Now, as we break out here to downside, we create this area here, which is our last area. We'll place that as a monthly zone. And let me just pause this a minute. So just to show you what's happening, as we break this structure here, to the downside, now we're breaking it. This leaves this area of supply. This is the last buy to sell move. So that's where we're looking for understanding structure. We're looking for that continuation down, a pull back into this area to look for sell to remove this weak low. So how do we look for this? Well, we're looking for the market to pull back first. So let's look for the market to pull back in. And then we'll go down to the daily time frame where we'll apply the same technique of market structure to look for an entry out. And this is how you can look for a much higher risk to reward. Because if you think about it at the moment, let me just grab this. At the moment, we have this area of supply. If we're selling off this supply, we'll stop above the high. To take this low, all we've got there is just over 1-to-1 risk to reward, which isn't really good enough. We need to be seeing at least a 4-5-to-1 risk to reward. So how we do this, we wait for price to come back into our zone. Okay, so now we can see prices pulling back inside the area of supply. Now what we need to do is we need to go down to a daily time frame. This is where we start using the multiple time frame analysis. And we start looking for that area of market structure. Again, we look at the structure, we can see we pushed down, we broke this swing low. We then took out this high where the market is now pushing up to. Remove that. If we now continue up, we get rid of this line. We're waiting for that pullback. And you can see that the market here is pushed up, made this internal pullback. But we're looking for a major swing pullback here at the moment. So this sideways price action and we've broken out. So now we can identify that from here, the market broke this high. We pushed up to this high. We've pulled back to this low and we currently continue up. So that's our swing structure on the pullback. Hey traders, we'll get back to the video in just a moment, but I wanted to give you a gift for hanging out with me today. I want to give you access to my Telegram community. This trading community will share my chart markups and give you access to my trading strategy. But it's more than just a community. You're going to have some actionable steps to accelerate your growth with hanging out with other like-minded traders, all looking to improve their trading. And it's free as my gift to you. So just hit the link above now to join the Telegram community. Now back to the video. Now, within this swing structure, we also have the internal structure. So you have the smaller swings we can see forming here at the moment. And that's key to understanding when you're applying a market structure trading strategy. So let's just go forward with this again. And I want to slow this down a bit because we don't want to miss what we're looking at. So as we continue up, what we can start to witness now is the market has had this swing push up, okay, one swing. And we've also had this bullish movement like this in the market continue up, and we just had a drop out. So if I just go closer into that price, remember we're inside that higher time frame zone on the monthly right now. We're expecting a sell to target that monthly low. Now what we can do now is we can look at this low here, and sorry, wrong low, this low here. This is our last swing low, and this is our last buy to sell move. This creates for me an area here of supply, and this is where I'll be looking to sell the market based on this, and we've already been in that trade on this pullback. But you can also look for a swing pullback, because what you really want to be looking for is the market to push away and come back. But what we can now look to do with this is understanding that the market wants to go for the monthly low. Let me just see if we've got that marked. We haven't actually got that marked on this chart. So this is going to be the low. Okay, so that's your low we're looking at on that monthly time frame. There is your end target. Now you can see how this greatly increases your risk to reward. Okay, from 1 to 1 using this zone to 11 to 1. Now on a swing structure, you need to understand that you are still bullish. Okay, so understanding swing structure here, we are still bullish, but understanding this internal structure, we have now reversed into a bearish bias. That's why we can look to sell this market. So let's just play this forward. In fact, let me just go 10 times and let's see what happens. So we pushed away. Now we've pushed back into that market, and that's where you'll be looking ready for that entry. And that push away, that pullback, that would be your best entry. And they would be looking to target this low. Now, obviously, you can look to take partials on the way, but using the multiple time frame analysis, this was your monthly area of supply. We then have the market pushing up into this area of supply, and then we're looking for continuation to downside. Now, until we really break this low, we're not going to continue for this low, but we can capture an early entry, understanding the structure, reversing within this swing. Now you can look to take some profits, okay, as the market continues down here somewhere. You can look to take some profits to take the risk off this trade. That means you're then risk free and you can let it run for this final target. It's a great way to protect your capital when you're in trades. So we just let the market run. Okay, so we are coming back up. We've just swept that high, and basically what's happened, we've just taken that high, gone deeper into that area of supply, and we're looking for the market now to take this low. So we just see what happens. We pause that there. So this is our low, what we're looking for the market to take. We've just taken that low. After we see this, we can start to add positions now, because now we've got an area where we've broken this structure, okay, to downside on a swing structure. We now expect the market to continue, okay, to be bearish. So we see this move up, we've broken out, we look for pullbacks, continue until we get down to take out this weak low. So that's how we apply the multiple time frames, and that's how we increase that risk to reward. So let me just now go forward again. So we're looking for a break, so we get a nice breakout again. So now we understand the market's bearish. What we can start looking for here is those pullbacks. So we have the internal structure. So we have another break of structure here. We have a couple of ways we can look for a trade. We can look for a trade. Okay, there was a trade already here as we broke out internally. Okay, so we have an internal inside this on a lower time frame. There was an entry here. We're now broken out. We also have within here a nice area of potential imbalance, which very often when we see an imbalance candle breaking through a structure level, and there is a video within the channel that goes through that, we can then see a pullback into that imbalance continuation lower. Now what you can actually do here is you can look to place a sell, okay, at the open middle of that zone, place your stop above this swing high or above that high. But I'm going to place it above this swing high because I don't expect price to want to come above there. And we'll be looking to target again, okay, a couple of targets. This would be my final target. And then this would be potentially looking to take risk off if we enter this trade. So let's just see if we do get entered. Doesn't look like we're going to get the pullback. And did we get entered in there or not? Let's have a look. So the market just failed to pip into that zone. So that's unfortunate. And we've dropped away. Oh, in fact, we've come back up by the looks of it. And we just swept that high. So you can see what happened here. This was a typical manipulation. And the market has gone down. We've actually broke structure with a market structure. Okay, we've gone down, swing through. Now that's suggesting that this is creating a new area of supply, but we've come back, okay, wick above that supply into the area of imbalance above, which very often you will see this happen, and we've been triggered. So what we actually have here is another potential setup that we can take. So let me just go. So this trade, okay, has been triggered here in that move. So we just mark that off. You can see where we come in. We've been triggered there. And then we're looking for another push lower. So the market has now continued lower. Okay, so we've made this drop down and broke structure here and broke structure here. See, a nice push down. Now that does leave a nice breakout area here of supply. Now that's an area of supply that I would definitely look to trade off. So I could place my entry here. The reason for this is because we've already come in. Let me just show you. We've pushed up, okay? We've broken through this area of imbalance. We've made this pullback and then we've dropped out nicely. We've wicked through, we've pulled back again once more and dropped nicely down. So this area here of supply is a good zone to trade from. Let me just make this zone darker. So let's just change the field, make it darker so you can see where that zone is. So there is that zone. Once again, look, I'll be targeting, and this is how we start to stack those orders. Okay, taking out the week low. We continue to be bearish here. You can see how the market continues to be bearish. I know this is in hindsight, okay, because we already know the price action, but you can see how this works. Okay, so when we break down, you need to understand how these imbalances will impact where areas of supply are. Now, this basically is an area of liquidity above this high, and we went into the area of imbalance. We didn't come back to test it until there. Now, this is a nice breakout. We've just created this swing high, okay, which creates an area of liquidity where we can see the market go up to push through. So we've just wicked through and then we've pushed up once again. And now we've entered into this area here of supply. So let me just move this across. Now we've got it in the right place. So there we have 3 trades now currently on. Now let's just see if this is going to continue down from here, and it does. So you can see how quickly we reversed from that level. Let's just get this. Okay, so let me just bring this one back so it's in the right place. So you can see we have a couple of trades. What is this one? Must have been used along. Let me just put another short one on here. That's the one we used. And then bring that down. Okay, so you can now see there is our entry, okay, off this level here. So we've got a over 7 to 1 risk to reward. We're looking for a 5 to 1 risk to reward here and a 11 to 1 risk to reward. Okay, so understanding the market structure technique, we're going from multiple time frames. We started with that monthly time frame, okay, with this area of supply. We knew it was in a bearish trend. We've pulled back into that area. We've watched the internal swing change, okay, with market structure, and then we've looked at the major swing change. So yes, this one is a early entry and it's more risk because it's not actually broken a swing structure. Once we broke through, any trades now we can start looking to take are going to be good trading opportunities. Let's just see if we can run this low. Okay, so the market's just come short of this low. Something I'd like to just show you here as well. When we see these markets run these lows like this, What this is doing is bringing in those traders. So just bring us across. So this is just front running this low, meaning it's going to bring in those traders to want to buy this market, thinking it's going to reverse and go up as we didn't take out this low. And what's going to happen, it's going to push up into an area of supply. And what do you think we have sitting right there? Another entry you could take here, understanding this, okay, off this area of supply, again, targeting that low because we know the market wants to go there. And this would be just around a 2-to-1 risk to reward on that trade as well. So this is where your entry would be. Now, it takes time to understand what's happening here when we see all this and understand why this area of supply works. But basically, we broke this structure, okay, broke through, came back, swept this high, okay, took out any liquidity there and dropped down on a nice drop. This is the nice drop to downside, which makes you understand that this is where the money came in. This is where it pulls back. And what we have is this smaller high, which is engineered to create that area of liquidity to take this high to push into this area of supply. Now, I'll do more videos on liquidity later on, but understanding this, you'll hopefully understand what's happening. And this front run of this level means it's just bringing in those buyers to push up this liquidity into this area of supply. So now we should expect this low to be run. And there you have it. We've run that low. So look, you've gone from being able to understand the monthly time frame here to make 11-to-1 risk to reward, a 7-to-1 risk to reward, a 5-to-1 risk to reward, and a 2-to-1. Now, as price goes lower, these risk to rewards will get lower as well. But you can start with getting these first trades, okay, from the high. And again, like I said, this can be applied to a 15-minute and a 1-minute chart. It depends on your risk appetite, depends on the time you have to trade. But most people who want to trade part-time using this type of strategy, understanding you can use multiple time frames for market structure trading strategy, you can apply this to a monthly with a daily entry and still make these types of gains. And that's how you can trade like this with a market structure. So like I said, if you want to see more on how we map these areas of market structure, check out this video is coming up. At the end of this video, it's going to help you to understand mapping your charts to start applying market structure correctly, okay, so you can start finding these profitable trades. Now, if you want to see exactly how I map my charts inside the absolutely free Telegram channel right now, and there's going to be a link popping up so you can join that right away.